And we are rolling. So, what's up, guys? This is, Weekly Black Series Episode 9, the First Order Flame Trooper. This is honestly a really, really cool figure, but he's just, you'll see. With the backpack on, he looks a little bit, plump. Yeah, might have been too many cheeseburgers, nothing wrong with that, but just how it looks, he's fat, and it's hilarious. I don't know why. But besides this figure is actually pretty cool. For when this was around, this was a 2015, I believe a second or third wave figure of The Force Awakens. He actually is pretty articulate for what he is. Comparing to figures like a First Order Stormtrooper Commander, which you'll see later in the series, or the First Order Executioner, he actually has a really nice arm articulation for the time. So, 4 points, we all know him. We all love him. So the accessory is this Flame Trooper gun, and this is all he needs. And it looks very, very nice. It is probably the nicest gun I have seen on the series yet. Everything is there. You have the white accents, you have just how it looks. It's just perfect. This is all I need, so spoiler alerts, it's already going to be a 1. So let me just lean this thing on the ground. Take off the... It comes off there, but that's besides the point. So, looking at this figure, the detailing. Okay, it's focused. He has this little thin slot, which they do this with the Snow Trooper and the First Order Jet Trooper, where it's just this little visor. I mean, it looks nice, but it's just interesting. All the gray accents do look very, very good on this figure. I am very impressed with how good these look. Also, the backpack, which is a removable piece. It's connected by 2 points, surprisingly. I expect it to be this little peg, but there's also a peg up here for, I guess, extra sturdiness. But the backpack is actually really nice. It has all these red detailings, which I was confused, but I kind of like them now. They actually look really cool. And there's all the barrels, I'm guessing, filled with gasoline. And then you have these little handlebars, you guys can pick it up, and it just looks very, very nice. So let's just take this off so we can see the full figure. So he does have really nice shoulder pads. They just kind of stick on there, which is okay. Like that, he can't really go. He just has a swivel, which kind of disappointing. But I mean, like, can you blame it? But the backpack looks really, really weird. So he does really kind of a nice belt and this little. You usually expect to be a thermal detonator here, but I guess there isn't. Yes, this figure is actually quite detailed, and I really do like it. This little strap down here, it's pretty nice. A little pouch, and yeah. So the articulation is a ball joint and a hinge, basic stuff. By the way, also has a neck thing right there. It's like a little, like, how do you put it? Greeble. There we go. Alright, so he doesn't really have too much things like that. Like hinges, they are there. He has hinges at the arms. They're almost to 90 degrees. Not there yet. There isn't any kind of like hinge there. Just a swivel. These legs, they are on a ball hinge, I feel like it. Or might just be on a weird... Yeah, I think they're on a ball joint and a hinge. So right here we have the legs. I've never actually tested this before. Yeah, pretty decent. And then they have the foot joints. So, honestly, I'm going to say it. It's a pretty good figure. It's sad that there's only this. So, figure aside, we have the box. Now, the box uses the current design. And this looks very, very nice. I love this art here. It just looks so good. We also have the thing and all these different languages. Age is 4+. There's the number 16, Flame Trooper. And then there's a little description. I'm going to read it. Specialized stormtroopers of the First Order Flame Troopers carry incendiary weapons that can transform any battlefield into an infernal blaze. Pretty cool. We also have all these age warnings and just inclusions and stuff. That's from Disney, of course, and Hasbro. This side, it just does it again. So, I'm guessing that a lot of people didn't pick this up because the Flame Trooper never really big part in the movie. he was just kind of a, normal bad guy, which nothing problem with that. So let's do all the points, but first let me just get the backpack on. You can see if it's nice and snug in there. And then, you have the weapon, which fits actually, if you get it in there, you're not filming it and you're not focusing on it, it works quite good. So the accessories is a 1. Of course it's a 1. The accessories are just so nice and good, and I just love them. Absolutely fantastic. This is all he needs. I don't even see a little place to put a pistol. The articulation, it's a 7.5. It actually, no, you know what? It's a 5. A 0.5. Let me tell you why. These, they're okay, but this is not acceptable. This swivel, it should have even a little bit of a tilt, so we can just lean back. But nope, I'm disappointed. It's just unacceptable, and also no hand hinges. They only have up and down. Well, one should have a side. So, the likeness of the figure, it's a 1, and how this looks on the shelf, 100% a 1. In fact, I'm going to give it a 1.25, because this figure just looks so good next to First Order Stormtroopers. He's the bulk, he's like the Incinerator Trooper, except the First Order buddy. So, yeah, very, very, very good figure. So, I would 100% recommend buying this figure if you are looking for to collect your 6-inch Black Series First Order Stormtroopers. Now, just a couple of things. Please do, in fact, stay safe during this corona time. It's, in fact, very, very dangerous for people who have certain medical conditions to be out there. So, if you do have it, please quarantine yourself 14 days. That's simple. Another thing is make sure to wash your hands and use hand sanitizer. I want to make sure that this thing gets quickly done as possible so I can see my friends, because it's been a long time. I'm getting really bored over here. So just please, I don't think we're going to have school again. So yay, I'm actually kind of happy about that. Just make sure, just stay safe. All right, peace out.